behind me. Yeah, here at a car show. Let's go take a look. Hi, Mark Paulus, Gearhead Man. Take a look behind me. Yeah, we're out here at Nostalgia Street Rods for their annual car show. Pretty cool. Let's take a walk through. I want to thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button before you leave. And definitely hit the bell icon so you can definitely get a notification when new episodes post. All right, thank you for watching, and let's go take a look. Hi, yeah, I'm here at the Nostalgia Street Rods car show, and I came across this cool Corvair. We're going to talk to John, and we're going to find out a lot more about his car. Hi, John. Mark.
Hi. Hey, Mark. John.
What year is it?
It's 65.
Okay.
Chevy Corvair. Monza is the trim level. It's pretty much stock. It was originally a light blue color. Change it to red, brand new interior, and as you can see, huge trunk. This is my gag, my air-cooled small block right here.
Okay.
And bought it pretty much as a wreck.
Okay.
Did all the body work on it. The engine stock.
Hey, somebody celebrate the birthday out there today. Manny celebrating his birthday. My favorite hot rod. Now, Gail put him up to this. Gail, here's Dead Man's Curve for Manny celebrating his birthday right here at the car show today.
This trim level was 110 horsepower,
Happy
dual
birthday.
carbs. They made other versions that had 4 carbs and then turbo.
Okay.
This is pretty much the basic model.
Sweet.
Yeah.
My dad had one when I was a kid. I think his was a Spider.
Uh-huh, yeah.
But he loved that car. He hated, what was that gentleman's name?
Ralph Nader.
Ralph Nader, yeah, he hated Ralph Nader. He said, have all the cars he had when he was driving the freeways in LA,
Sure.
and wind was blowing all the other cars around, his Corvair went straight as an arrow.
Yeah, well, I think the Ralph Nader lore was just a misunderstanding about cars back in the day. This one is a late model, which is a different model than what Ralph wrote about. This one really has more of a Corvette type of suspension.
Okay.
He was talking about the earlier models, which had a swing axle, which, like every other car, including the Bug over there, had a propensity to flip over if you made them flip over and have the wrong tire pressure. But it was pretty much proven that Ralph Nader's what he wrote about it wasn't quite as true as he made it seem.
Yes. And my buddy, I had a buddy that was in the Volkswagen Bug, and he was in the rail community, And I guess a lot of guys like to build sand rails with Corvair motors.
Yeah, yep. These are reverse rotation, so that's the only kind of weird thing about them when if you try to do a conversion on it. So they rotate the other way than most traditional engines.
Okay. How long did it take you to restore it?
I bought it in May of last year and worked on it pretty much every weekend to get it to where it is now. I still every weekend do something on it.
Okay.
But you know, it's restored in such a way that it's not perfect, and I like it that way because I don't mind if kids come and touch it and play in it, get inside. It's all fine by me.
Great. Now let's take a look at the interior.
Sure. Open the door for you.
Sometimes in the day,
Beautiful.
we have a live auction up here in front of the Oldie booth. So make sure you want to check out the live auction.
And of all the cars that had a back seat this size, this is a nice back seat.
Not bad for how small the car
I was
is.
always comfortable back there.
Yeah.
I had a 2011 Mustang and I had to ride in my own back seat once. No. I never did that again.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for taking
I'm hope to have this up on my site next Friday.
All right.
And look for it there. Again, it's Gearhead Man.
Gearhead Man.
Yep, on YouTube.
All right, we'll find it.
All right. Thank you. All right, everyone. That was a pretty cool car. Why don't you go ahead and leave a comment on the site of what you think about this car. Hey everyone, came across this cool car, man. Take a look at it. It's an AMC. Can you guess what model it is? Well, go ahead and write the comment, and we'll see if you're right as we talk to John. Hi John, Mark.
How you doing, everybody?
Good.
It's a 1974 AMC Gremlin, purchased by my parents as a graduation present for me. I've owned it since 1974.
Okay.
In 2000, I put it away in storage in 1984.
Okay.
Took it back out in 2004. Completely redid the drivetrain. It's got a 360 in it now, with a ball-Warner transmission and an AMX rear end.
Okay.
It's originally 15,000 mile car. That's original paint.
Wow.
Never been painted. My friend did the custom work, and the hood was just redone 2 years ago. I have a full custom hood. I have another hood. The back is the scene from Jaws,
Okay.
the movie Jaws.
Ah, okay.
That was done. This was all done in 1974.
Ah.
Yeah. All friends of mine in the Bronx. And I paid $1,950 for this car.
Wow.
50 bucks extra for black paint. It wasn't meant to survive. I had 5 cars at the time, and my parents said, well, you got to go back and forth to school, and you're not going to drive any of those other cars. So they got me this one.
Okay. That was cool.
Yeah, and then everybody started giving me stuff. It was born a 6-cylinder,
Okay.
232-6, straight 6, and that's the motor I used to race it with. And then, like I said, in 2004, I pulled it and I put in the 360.
about a year ago when I was still in Fresno, I went to a car show and there was a young lady had a Pacer.
Yes.
I think it was a 73 Pacer.
That's my next build.
Yeah?
Pacer, yeah, Pro Street.
And growing up, my mom had a Matador.
Matador.
And I loved that car. It was like a
Yeah.
little hot rod to me.
Yeah, when I graduated high school, my friend was this manager at the dealership where I bought this car.
Okay.
And he called me down. He says, I'll give you something right off the lot, cheap, you know, to go back and forth. So I said, I had a Corvette at the time. I had a 62 SS Impala. I had a 67 Impala, 2 Camaros, a 55 Chevy.
Wow.
And I needed a car just to bang around, and I said, I'll trash it, you know, and throw it away. My mom was the one that said, absolutely not. Put it in the garage and leave it there. Someday you'll want it. And, you know, this motor that I got in there now came out of a Comanche.
Can we start front, take a look at it?
Yeah, sure.
Out of a Comanche?
It came out of a Comanche truck
Okay.
out in California, and it had 14,000 miles on it,
Okay.
but it was a wreck. It got wrecked.
Ah.
And that's as much as I know about the motor.
Okay.
But when I took it apart, when I got it, it was pristine inside, man. It was like no mileage.
This paint looks good for original.
Original paint, yeah.
Wow. You did a great job keeping it up.
You could see it starting.
Yeah.
Oh, years and years of waxing and cleaning. You know, it starts to, the edges start to get worn over.
Yes.
But it's never seen snow. It's never seen heavy rain and cold weather being in New York.
Okay.
Never once. It's never been out in the snow, never been out in bad weather. Those are the original windshield wipers. I never changed them.
Wow. Wow.
And as far as I remember, there's still washer fluid in there.
Okay.
Probably evaporated by now, but I never changed that. I never changed those because I never drove the car in the winter.
Okay.
You know, or took it out of the garage. So that's my story.
Wow. It's
It
an
tells
amazing
it
story.
Right here. This is the whole tank.
Episode.
Other full custom hood.
Okay.
That's oil painted. A young lady did that back in New York.
Okay.
Took us 6 months to do it. It's all oil paint, freehand.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
called the Sea Witch.
Nice. All right, John.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, that's a crate motor for sure. Funny.
We gotta get a sandwich.
All right, viewers, take a look behind me. Yeah, found another cool car. We're going to talk with Dick about his car. All right, let's get started. Hi, Dick. Mark.
Mark? Anytime?
Yep.
Okay, this is a 46 Ford Super Deluxe. It was built up in Washington. We've had it for about 10 years and made it ours. It's got a 429 Ford motor in it, unlike so many of the cars that have a Chevy motor in them. But it's a Ford and a Ford.
Okay.
It came stock with suicide doors. We looked for about a year and a half to find a Ford and a Ford. And found this one. This is actually a Cougar XR7 drivetrain
Okay.
and a 429 Ford.
Wow, nice.
So the only part of it is this GM is the seats that came out of the Tahoe.
Okay.
It's a stock suicide door 4-door, and other than that, everything on it is
Beautiful car.
Thank you.
How long did it take?
Very reliable. It's pretty much a stock 429 motor.
Okay.
And the heads and the block are all pretty much stock.
How long did it take you to, when you bought it, to get it to this point?
Well, there's it's the labor of love. You work on it almost all the time.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Every time you drive it, you find something else you want to change or something else you want to fix.
My one of my longtime buddies had a Willys Jeep that he built up, and he built it like probably over 20 years ago.
Right.
And still to this day, he'll like, oh, I need to do this.
Yeah.
Or when I did this, I didn't know that this is possible.
Right. And that's pretty much the way it is with most of these collector cars. You know, they're when you invest so much more than they're worth, it's called a hobby.
Yeah.
So that's what this is all about.
Yep.
And you know, it's the cars that bring you together, and it's the people that keep you.
Yes. I do. There's 2 cars and coffees that I do. One kind of in Henderson. It's
right down there on Serene and Eastern.
Yes.
Yes, we go down there about every Saturday, except for some events like this.
I may have seen you there then.
Probably have. We've been down there pretty regularly.
And then there's another one I do. It's on Sundays. It's on Craig.
Right.
Those are the kind of 2 biggest. I guess there are other ones around, but those
There
are
are
the 2.
other, but those are the 2 biggest ones, right?
Right. All right. Thank you, Dick.
Thank you.
Beautiful
Appreciate
car.
it. Thank you.
Thank you for bringing out here to show everyone your love.
Wouldn't miss it.
And this episode is going to be posted next Friday on
We'll
Gearhead
look for it.
Man.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. There's
You
a lot
too.
of other nice ones around.
There are. All right, everyone. Let me know what you think about Dick's car in the comments below, and we'll keep going here. All right. Thanks for watching. Well, that brings an end to another episode of here at Gearhead Man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, definitely hit that red subscribe button and the bell icon when you leave. And leave us a comment and a like. Let us know what you think about the car show here at Nostalgia Street Rods. Looking forward to next year's. All right. See you next episode.